This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. We're working with a Noisey Electrolux dryer that we're going to be changing the rollers on. Here's what it sounds. Definitely not a normal sound. So we're going to go ahead and unplug it, and then we're going to be taking off the top panel and then taking off the front panel. Top panel comes off pretty easy. So reach back and unplug it or turn it off at the breaker. And since this is a stacked unit, I'm going to climb up to take off the top panel. I removed a couple of screws out of the front first. Then there's two screws on the back, back right, back left. I'll pull those off. Those are Phillips head screws. And then to get the top off, I'll push the top away from me by about an inch, and then I can pull it off. This little angle tool is great, helps me get into these tight spaces. So there's no need to remove the dryer from the washer. You certainly can, but as long as you have a way to get these two screws that are high up to get the top off, and you have a stepping stool, you really don't have to go through the extra step of removing the dryer. So the top comes off, and next thing we'll do is remove some of the screws that are holding on the front panel. We already removed two of them from the front. We're removing these two here at the top. Upper left and upper right hand corner. The right hand side, and then we'll go ahead and remove this little control wire. We're going to lift up on the tab and then pull it toward us gently. We got a couple of screws at the bottom we have to remove too. Some of these you can just lift up off of clips. On this model there's some screws holding it on. We're also going to remove this one, which is on the door switch for the dryer. So I'm going to remove these couple Phillips head screws at the bottom that are holding the dryer to the washing machine. And then I'm going to lift up the dryer a little bit. Maybe I'll put something between the washer and the dryer to give me some space to work. Then I'll remove a couple more Phillips head screws that are holding on the bottom of the front panel. Then we should be able to lift the front panel off. Then we need to remove what we call the bulkhead, which is the kind of thing that holds the front wheels and holds the tumbler in place. So there's the front panel comes off. Get that off out of the way. There we go. And this thing is the bulkhead, this gray thing. So we're going to pry off a couple of these connectors. I'm using just some needle nose pliers to get in behind it, and I'm going to pry it off. You can also try to get in on the other side of the where the plastic tab is and compress it to pull it out. Either way is okay. This is a little bit faster, so I get these in behind it and pry it out. Got one on the left, one on the right, and then on the top there's also a wire connector that we have to pry off. So we disconnect this light switch, and then this white tube here, we want to free that up too. Prying apart this power to the light, and I'll use my needle nose plier trick here too. I'll get underneath it and just kind of wedge it out. There we go. Do the one on the left. And then there's just a series of Phillips head screws we have to remove that are holding on this bulkhead piece. My suspicion is one of the rollers is having trouble. That's what's making the noise. Move these two Phillips head screws. These are holding on the control panel bracket. Then we've got these on the four corners are holding on the bulkhead. Got this one, it's holding on the ducting to the blower housing. This one up here. Upper left-hand corner, we get that one out. I'm going to get this wire harness out of the way. I'm going to lift up, wiggle out this bulkhead. There we go. And we get it out of the way. And we're going to look at the rollers on the front here. There's these rollers on the bulkhead, and these are usually the ones that end up making all the racket. They take a lot of the weight. These seem pretty good, but you may want to replace these. Sometimes you find one of the wheels is actually kind of not round anymore. Some of the rubber gets messed up, and that can make a lot of noise too. I unloosened the belt, and now I'm taking out the tumbler, so I have access to the rollers in the back. So we got to make sure that belt is not hooked onto anything, and then we can kind of wiggle this whole tumbler out of here. That's going to give us a lot more room to work. There's also a good time to clean up everything, get rid of all the dust. So these two rollers and this one here seem to be fine. They seem to be rolling really well. I noticed the blower housing, though, seems to have a lot of stuff in it. I'm also checking this idler wheel to make sure that it can spin well. It's not making any noise. They all seem good. They seem normal. Not very dirty inside. So you're looking for a loose wheel. If it goes back and forth, it's okay, but if it goes up and down, that's bad. Seems to spin pretty good. I don't think that's the source of the noise, but I notice a lot of crud in the blower wheel, which is very uncommon. Problem with that is this blower wheel cannot push air with all this stuff in the vanes. And also, I got a feeling that's where all the noise was coming from, because this thing is full of lint. I asked the customer what happened, and they said they had washed a pillow. So I think the pillow, the feathers and everything had just come apart and got stuck in the blower housing. So by getting all this out, this dryer is going to work a lot better. It's going to be able to move air and dry the clothing really fast. And this is probably the source of the noise. However, since I do have it open and I already have a couple of roller wheels, I'm going to replace the ones on the front. Part number here. And when you get this, you can replace the wheel and the axle. But in my experience, it's very seldom does the axle wear out. So I usually just replace the wheel. And it's simple to do. You just have to pry off that little plastic piece clip that's holding it. And I'm just going to push in the plastic piece with my thumbs until it clicks. Then I'll pry off the old one here on the other side. Take your time. Be careful the screwdriver doesn't smack you in the hand. Pull off the old one, put on the new one. Make sure the axle's clean, and then snap on that new plastic piece. So we got the new rollers on there. We're putting in the tumbler again. And then I'll go ahead and once I get the tumbler in and on the rollers, I'll put the belt back on. The belt goes over the idler wheel and then over the motor pulley. And that did the trick. I get rid of the noise. Hope this is helpful to you and fixes your dryer. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.